Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Alright, this lesson is going to be about wisdom and how we deal with wisdom, and how wisdom doesn't deal with those who don't deal with her. Because wisdom in the Greek, when you look it up, it's in the Greek it's pronounced Sophia, and that's a woman's name. And the Bible describes wisdom as a woman. All right, and it shows you who she ignores and who she will not ignore. All right, those that are cleaving to her. All right, and having a relationship with her, she will be with. But those that are ignoring her, who don't, give her no attention, she has no interest in. All right, it's just like a woman, man. Like you have to be on her. You have to have a relationship. You have to have a bond. And if you don't have that bond with wisdom, what I'm saying, you really have nothing, because you don't have a relationship with Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, because wisdom is the beginning of understanding and fear. All right, and how we're gonna make it is through wisdom and fear. All right, and faith. All right, and all those things that are required of us. All right. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 6:12. It says, "Wisdom is glorious and never fadeth away. Yes, she is easily seen of them that love her, and found of such as seek her." So she can be seen to them that love her. And we all know what love is. Let me see. 1 John 5:3, if I'm not mistaken. 1 John 5:3. "For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous." All right, so that's the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. So if you love wisdom, you love honoring Yahweh. All right, because you can see, and wisdom can see you, and you can see it. All right, Proverbs 4:19. It says, Proverbs 4:19. It says, "The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble." So you're in the darkness. You can't see when you're the wicked. See, the ways of the wicked you can't see. It's like the blind leadeth the blind, and they both fall into a ditch. So the wicked cannot lead. It can't even help itself. They can't even help themselves, because wisdom ain't with them. But if wisdom was with them, they'd be okay. All right? But they have no love in their heart. Why? Because they don't have wisdom, and they hate instruction. Wisdom of Solomon 6:15. "To think thereof upon her is perfection of wisdom, and whoso watches for her shall quickly be without care." All right? So if you're watching, all right, if you're thinking upon wisdom, it's perfection. All right, if you're watching and thinking, all right, it just goes to show that you are capable of being a leader, because you'll always have the Lord on your mind. You'll always have scripture on your mind. You are led by the Spirit. You are led by the Word. All right, Proverbs 1:7. It says, "The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. So if you despise wisdom, you don't love wisdom, which means you don't love the Lord. And if you don't love instruction, you don't love the Lord, man. All right? And if you don't love instruction, it's because you don't appreciate your elders and you don't respect your elders. And the scriptures talk about respecting your elders. All right? Ecclesiasticus 8:8. Despise not the discourse of the wise. Wisdom once again. But acquaint thyself with their proverbs. For of them thou shalt learn instruction and how to serve great men with ease. So you're going to learn how to serve great men with ease. By what? Following instructions, man. When you follow instructions, all right, it's because you're led by wisdom. All right? And you're led by love, which is what? Following the law, statutes, commandments. And when you don't have love, all right, you have nothing. All right, you definitely ain't got the Lord on your side. Because if you don't love the Lord, you hate him. And the Lord says, and what is sin? Transgression of the law, breaking the law. And the Lord said, I hate sinners. So if you're breaking the law, you're a sinner. And the Lord hates sinners. He only hates those that hate him. That's why he hates them with a perfect hatred, like King David. All right? And yes, it's a righteous hatred. Because the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. All right? So yeah, follow instruction. All right? And stay away from wickedness. And with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai.